Jeff Hardy suspended from AEW without pay. If you're a wrestling fan, you know what's going on with Jeff Hardy. Once again, he's been caught driving under an influence of alcohol. Monday, I believe this is Monday. And yes, AEW has suspended him indefinitely. They're going to help him, with his substance abuse issues. Like Moxley, remember Moxley? John Moxley took a bit of a hiatus to get himself sorted out, and they'll do that with Jeff Hardy. They'll help him out, and then once he's hopefully figures things out, he comes back healthy. But this is a very bad situation. This is really, really bad. Just recently what happened, and I'm not gonna show you the TMZ video of the situation where he gets pulled over and him had to deal with the cops. I mean, there was an instance where they pulled their guns on him. They could have shot him, man. They could have shot him. But luckily, look, this is not good. But luckily, they didn't shoot him. And this is going on in his life for a long time. I guess it's because a lot of people speculate it's because maybe, well, demons maybe obviously, but maybe it's because the way he wrestled for over 20 years is that he always put his body on the line. He's crazy in the ring, man. He's a daredevil, like that kind of way. He put his body through things. I mean, he'll do whatever to entertain the fans, which I mean, I admire. Like as a fan of wrestling, I admire wrestlers putting their bodies through so much pain just to entertain us. I admire that, but not to an extent where you're gonna have to make yourself suffer. And my guess is he had to take a lot of painkillers and he had to ease the pain with alcohol. And yeah, and that's not and alcohol. And look, alcohol is not the best thing for that kind of stuff. I mean, if y'all remember, he went through Victory Road. Was it Victory Road? This is TNA. Remember that time we walked? He had a match against Sting, and he was out of it. He was clearly drunk. He was clearly stuck. Like I didn't watch the pay-per-view, but I saw clips of it. But he was clearly not there. He wasn't sober, and it was a big thing. That made the internet rounds back then. I know we had this issues before that with alcohol. Look, he's not the only wrestler that's gone through this. Put your body on the line and stuff like that. But this is bad. Let's look at let's see here. Suspended by AEW following a DUI arrest. Yes, AEW has suspended him. This was a statement. It was actually by Tony Khan. Has been suspended by the AEW without pay following his DUI arrest on Monday. The organization announced. Yes, the promotion announced that. We were able to resume contact with Jeff Hardy this afternoon. AEW President and CEO Tony Khan said in a statement. AEW does not condone Jeff's Ellis behavior, of course. Khan said Hardy's ban will last until successfully completes a treatment program and maintains his sobriety. Whatever. Khan added that AEW will assist him in getting treatment for substance abuse issues, which as he indicated that he's open to receiving. So I don't want to go in more detail. You could find this. You could look this up. If you want to watch the video on TMZ, go ahead. But I'm not going to share that with you guys. Out of respect. But did not condone his behavior. Obviously, who condones that kind of stuff? He could really hurt someone. I mean, look at Sonny. Sonny killed someone. Well, manslaughter. Remember, and she didn't have a license. Remember, and I just saw the other day her tweeting. I think it was yesterday. I saw her tweeting something. I'm like, what the fuck? She's still allowed. I'm sorry for the swearing there, but she's still allowed. She's still able to tweet. I'm like, oh my god, she's not in prison now. I know, a court process. I know. It takes time. But man, still. And luckily, Jeff Hardy didn't do any of that. But this is still very bad. This is like a third or fourth time. It's possible he could serve jail time. It's a possibility he could serve jail time. But the good news is if there's any silver lining, is he's willing to get help. He accepted the help of AEW, which, you know what? Good on AEW for reaching out to him. They had to be hard on him, suspending him without pay. They had to be hard with him. I'm all for that. But also, they're by their talent. They're standing by their talent and them helping them get better. They care for their talent. They had to be harsh, but not fully harsh. They're there to help him. And if if Jeff Hardy refused their offer, their acceptance to AEW, he would have been let go. And that could have led Hardy to more drinking and stuff, maybe depression or something. I don't know. But good on AEW. Tony Khan for being hard, but also being compassionate. And I know there's a lot of people on the internet, Twitter, that are not compassionate about this because he's done this over and over again, and this is his fault, which it is. But we have to understand. I mean, the Sunny situation is worse and worse. We have to understand, why is he like this? Why is he doing this? People just don't drink without demons, unless they're a partier. But whatever. Sometimes partiers have demons, right? And yes, going to AEW, but it definitely doesn't look good on Jeff Hardy. It possibly gets some jail time, but yeah, okay. So that's it. You can watch the video for yourself. I'm not going to describe in detail the video, but you can watch it on TMZ, or it's on YouTube, obviously, TMZ's YouTube channel, or probably somebody else posted it. But yeah, there's the video of the whole incident, then being pulled over by the cops. It's not good. It's not good. And tonight, there was supposed to be a triple threat tag team match between the Young Bucks, Jurassic Express, and the Hardy Boys in the ladder match for the AEW Tag Team Champions. Now, that match is still going on, but it's just in between the Young Bucks and Jurassic Express. Now, I hope they don't mention anything of this situation on AEW Dynamite, but it's going to be. But the elephant in the room is, once you watch that match, you know it's not meant to be these two teams. You know it's meant to be the Hardy Boys. But yeah, it's not a good thing to see if you're a fan of wrestling or a fan of Jeff Hardy. Or get better, man. Get better. Hopefully you can figure things out. Or we can see him back on TV screen entertaining us. But yeah, take care, guys.